You know what time it is, man. Sports Take Daily. With my co-host Gavin Cozart, Big Jesus, aka Get Your Shit Split on Call of Duty. All of that.
No.
You already know, man. We back with a whole bunch of action-packed stuff for today's show, man. Had a
Mm-hmm.
little hiatus, but that's because it's kind of slow in the sports world, man. But now it's ramping up a
Got
bit,
a
so you're gonna
little
see a lot
time.
more of us. Cause see, we don't want to bring you guys the fluff every day. You know what I'm saying? Just regurgitated
Same,
narratives and story.
same things you hear everywhere else.
Right. And just packaged up different, man. Like we want to bring you the real news, the real scoop, real insight, and real sports
Mm-hmm.
takes. Action packed show today, bro. Gonna cover some MLB rule changes, man. Game's much more exciting. A lot of bum teams backing into the NBA playoffs. We gonna cover that.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, another mock draft.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So you already know what time it is, man. We gonna get it cracking off though. I'm excited about the MLB rule changes, man.
Me too.
The
Baseball is finally fun again.
It's finally fun again, bro. 100%.
It's finally fun again. Major rule changes that have finally reverted the game back to what we all kind of grew up with it as, what the old timers are what the old heads are used to seeing in baseball is finally back. We're seeing people steal. We're seeing bunts again. It's not all just relying on if you can hit a home run or not. It is. It's so entertaining. I instantly subscribed to MLB TV like after opening day.
No doubt, man. Yeah. The day of, a bunch of long ball chasing, strikeout heavy,
Mm-hmm.
long, boring games are over.
Yep.
Uh,
For good. Like we're seeing scoring go up.
yeah.
And it's just more entertaining all the way around.
Yeah. Speaking of scoring go up, the White Sox got paddled.
Earlier, yeah.
Ooh, they got paddled. Step your game up over there on the south side. Good grief. That's a
Injuries aren't helping over there either, though.
man. We stay hurt, man. That's
It's the
that's
White
just
Sox
that's
way.
just that's just the White Sox way, man. Get hurt.
But here, let's go over the rule changes a little bit.
Yes, sir. Hit me.
All right. So one of the big ones that everyone's talking about is the pitch clock.
Yes,
So
sir.
with the pitch clock now, pitchers are allowed 30 seconds in between batters, 15 seconds in between pitches when there's no runners on base, and 20 when there are. And everyone on the field can be in violation of that pitch clock. So for the pitcher, they have to have that ball delivered within that 15 or 20 seconds or 30 in between batters. Otherwise, it's an automatic ball on the count. If the hitter is found in violation, and the way that they can be is by not being in the box and alert with 8 seconds left on the clock. If they are found in violation, they're automatically pegged with a strike on their account. So they can start off 0-1 before they even ever really step into the box. And then the runners can also contribute to that too. If they aren't back to the base in a timely manner with 8 seconds left, then they will throw a strike on the current batter's count. We saw that happen opening day with Manny Machado. So crazy stuff. We haven't seen anything like this in baseball, and it's making the game go so much faster. They're shaving on average 30 to 45 minutes per game off of baseball, which is wild. That
Long
is
overdue.
shaving damn near a third of the game off. And it just makes it so much more entertaining and fun to watch. We're not just seeing people stand out there for 3 hours. We're back to actually seeing baseball. Action's back, and there's always something going. I love it. Another one is the shift. So now, what was killing batting averages for the last 10 to 20 years is that the infield and the outfield have been shifting based on where that player is a heavy hitter at. So if let's say Manny Machado is a big one, or Bryce Harper, they're big time pull hitters, always pulling it. And so because of that, we're getting three people stacked on the left or right side of the base paths, and they're just able to gobble everything up because he's not even hitting it on the right side of the field. They cut that out. Now you have to be inside on the dirt or on the infield grass, and whatever you started at for the inning. So let's say you started at the shortstop side. You cannot cross back over second base during that inning unless there's a substitution. So
See,
there's
that's what I'm talking about. That's
no
what I'm
type of
talking
crazy
about.
shifts. What up?
Got Poppy Amon tapping in, man. What's good, brother? Y'all definitely holler at us in the chat, man. What do you think about some of the new
1,000%.
MLB rule changes? You know what I'm
Let us know
saying?
if you've even seen a difference in baseball. I know I have.
Definitely.
Um, okay, another one is the pickoffs rule. So
Yes. This
pitchers
this
are
this is
only
my favorite one.
pitchers are only allowed 2 disengagements per at bat. And so with that, and so that actually carries over to the next at bat if the runner did not advance. So when that happens, so basically they're allowed 2 disengagements. If they go to pick off a third time or step off the rubber and they don't get them out, that base runner automatically gets a balk. He gets to move on to the next base. He gets it for free.
See that's more like it, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
the pitchers used to be holding the game hostage, man. Innings taking forever to get over.
Ever. Because they're just throwing over 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
Yeah, trying to keep the runner in check, man. Just this is so refreshing and long overdue, man. Because
Baseball was dying.
it was
Baseball was
dying.
dying.
It was dying, man.
Um, and then arguably this might be the biggest rule change of them all, and something baseball has never seen, which is dimensions of the field change. Bases got bigger. They went from 15 by 15 to 18 by 18 now. And it doesn't sound like a whole lot just saying it, but if you were to hold up the old base compared to the new base, you would see the massive difference that
Night and
that
day
makes.
difference, man. And that's going to encourage more base stealing, more activity on the base path, stuff like
Oh,
that.
absolutely. We saw 21 steals on opening day this year.
Yes, sir. Great observation by the homie Poppy
Exactly.
Amon. Shave that time off the game, make it more enjoyable, make more people want to go to the game, more people want to watch.
Makes people actually tune in on TV. Like that's the biggest. That's where baseball was falling off hard, is they weren't getting the viewership on TV.
Yeah, because going to the game is always fun because
Yeah,
it's so
it's
much
the
going on in the
atmosphere,
park,
and
right?
yeah, going to the park is always a blast. You get a hot dog, some beer, like it's a good time. Watching it at home is on it like for the longest time has been a lull.
Yeah, big
Can't
time.
even lie to you.
Hell
Can't
yeah,
even
man.
lie.
It's been plenty of times, man. I'm like, let me throw on the Sox game. Let me throw on the Dodgers game, whatever, and I'm knocked the fuck out.
Yep.
Like, yeah, bro. So, man, kudos to MLB for getting it together, man. Definitely, huge changes. Man, the talent in the game right now is
Ooh,
amazing, man.
the young influx of talent coming into the baseball world right now is impressive.
Yeah, like just
Like,
baseball has a lot of momentum right now, man. Coming off the World Baseball Classic, which was
mm-hmm.
amazing,
That did so much. That did a
and
lot.
then
That hyped the whole season up.
oh yeah, then the season gets off to this fast paced start.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball's in a good spot finally, man, and I'm here for it.
I'm so excited. I'm finally glad to. I'm hoping baseball starts to get back to where it used to be as like the America's pastime,
Oh
and
yeah,
not just that sport over there.
no doubt, man. So you out there watching, man? Have you noticed? You know what I'm saying? The rules changes, making an impact on the game. You know, in the comments, drop a 100 or a yes or no if you still feel like the shit is wild born. I don't think so.
I don't see how. I don't see how it could be because we do have home runs still coming at a rate higher than they ever really have been over the last 10 years. Plus, now you're adding the ability to steal, and for the longest time, pitchers still have the advantage because it's still like you get 3 out of 10 hits, you're an all star, which is just crazy.
Right.
But like, it's taking so much of that advantage away.
Oh, 100%, man. Uh, since we're on the subject of baseball, I know this is like left field,
Mm-hmm.
but MLB The Show with
Yeah.
the Negro League tribute. one of the dopest things I've seen in the video game
in a
in
long time.
last 10 years, hands down. I mean,
All I'm saying, Satchel Paige is that dude, and I knew he was going to be the moment I saw he was in a video game.
absolutely. Yeah, man. So I love the
Hmm.
angle of it because of the education that it is encouraged through the game mode. Like as you're playing, you're having fun, but they're
And
also
you're
teaching you.
learning.
Absolutely, they
Exactly. You're learning some crazy things that otherwise this, especially this generation that's so far removed from it,
indeed.
is
So
finally seeing like, damn, there were people before like the 80s that were actually decent. Like, and they weren't even really allowed into the league until the 40s, 50s. So,
how about those names of Satchel's pitches, man?
hey, it's
So,
his
some
B
of the
ball.
coolest shit ever, man.
Hey, Satchel's fastball was known as his B ball. Not because it was his second pitch, because it was going to be where he wanted it to be when he wanted it to be there.
And my man DQ checking in. What's good, brother? Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Satchel say he got the B ball, the bat dodger.
Oh
What's
my God.
the two hump?
The two hump. Yep, the two hump.
The two hump.
Midnight Express. Yep.
Yeah, man. Just a blast,
Whew.
man. That was the game mode also included of course Jackie Robinson,
Of course, Buck O'Neill,
Buck O'Neill. I
Hilton
mean
Smith,
legends.
John Donaldson. We're
Man.
talking straight legends. Rube Foster, the father of the Negro Leagues. Yeah, no, it was so long overdue and an absolute blast to play. I finished all the storylines on them. I got all their cards for Diamond Dynasty, and I'm just going
Yeah,
through.
absolutely. We just got a question from my man DQ. He say, "Wait a minute, I can play with Jackie Robinson. Not only can you play with Jackie Robinson through the Diamond Dynasty mode,
Hmm.
you get the cards of all of the Negro League greats, and you could use them in your Diamond Dynasty. So you could use Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Buck O'Neill, whoever you
On
want.
Hilton Smith against again online against people. And the cool thing about it that they added was all of the Negro League players kind of work together. And if you got seven of them in your lineup or in your pitching staff, along with the captain Buck O'Neill, they all get boosted to a 99.
Yes, sir.
Like they all just get that boost. So no, they're crazy. They're studs. It's fun, and you don't even really have to grind to play them in Diamond Dynasty either. You can actually go into franchise and do a fantasy draft with all players of all times. We're
Oh,
talking
that's
about
fire.
Babe Ruth era. We're talking about all the Negro League players. We're talking about the steroid era. We're talking about all these fantasy
Ha,
draft it.
you put Balco Bonds and Balco
Mm-hmm.
Sosa and
Uh-huh.
McGuire. Oh man, yeah, definitely check out MLB The Show 23.
Imagine like the Bash
Super
Bros
fire.
with Ray. Oh God, just whew.
Gotta love it, man.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, baseball seems to be in good hands all the way down to the video game aspect of it, man. So
Mm-hmm.
kudos to
And
the
my head,
MLB.
definitely go out and check your local minor league teams out because those are the next in line. And I'm not gonna lie to you, tickets are cheap.
Oh hell yeah! And here's some sleeper shit about the minor league games, right? You're gonna have the most amazing food ever
Mm-hmm.
at the minor league baseball games. I promise you.
And
I
it's not gonna
promise you.
be it's gonna be half the prices of the food if you go to the actual major league game.
Super
Mm-hmm.
cheap. The guys are playing hard because they trying to get to the show,
Mm-hmm.
and just a great experience all around, man. So
So much fun.
indeed, man. So if you got a minor league baseball affiliate of a major league team near you, go check it
Check
out
that
for
out.
sure.
Check
It's
that
it's
out,
super
man.
dope experience. All right,
Heck yeah.
we were all nice and delicate because the MLB treated us to a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to talk some hoops, bro. The NBA is a shit product.
Mm.
NBA is a shit product, bro.
Mm. I hate saying this because I've always been a player empowerment type guy, but the players have too much power in the NBA now,
They got
man.
too much juice, and they
They,
ruining the product, bro.
they're ruining the product, they're ruining the teams. It's hard for me to say that I'm like outside of Portland just because Dame is the exact opposite of all of that. It's hard for me to find a team that I'm like a fan of. I've got honestly Portland and New Orleans just because like New Orleans is young and they've all kind of just been there.
Yeah, you've been rocking with the Pels real hard, man. I must say that. But let's get to it, man. I'm on Bleacher Report. I'm on Twitter all day looking up at the sports stuff, and I'm seeing wallpaper like the Bulls have clinched the 10th seed, and other
The
teams like we're guaranteed to make the play-in. Like, man, you're gonna get the shit kicked out of you, and it's over, and you're back to basketball hell. Fuck that. The
I'm like,
NBA,
if you're a 10 or a 9 seed, you like one loss, you're done.
yeah, man.
Just start there. Like,
One loss, you're done. And what was it all for? You made whoop-de-doo. You were the 10th seed. You were a shit team all year.
whoop-de-doo, you get a
You're probably
freshly
under
look at the rest of the
500.
you get to look at the rest of the teams picking the lottery. Like, the fuck.
Hot ass garbage, bro. Shit product.
That's
Hopefully the new changes in the collective bargaining agreement
coming up soon. Yeah,
will help. So it won't be any no stoppages for the
I
foreseeable
don't
future.
I don't see it, and the reason why is because the players have too much power, and it's just going to continue. And like I just see it continuing to go that way. Because what happens if they don't? Like a strike. Like we've seen it in other sports. It's a strike, and then what happens? No one watches the league because you either don't have games going on or you do, but they're all scab players. So
Like the fact that Ben Simmons is still getting paid at this point is a fucking sham,
it's
bro.
an anomaly to me. It's an anomaly to me.
Like, dude has the most mysterious. How do you get injured, bro? You don't play.
I don't know. The NBA is just like, and then
Too
you
many
got
divas,
guys
bro.
who should have honestly lasted longer. Like, did you see that? I hate bringing it up, but did you see that Ben Gordon just got arrested?
Yeah. Again.
Like,
Ben Gordon's having some mental health problems, man.
mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, it's been downhill for him ever since he left the Bulls, man. Like, he was a potential budding star, and then, I mean, honestly, he was the one guy we needed to keep for that Bulls team with their MVP roles to really have made an impact. But yeah, man. So you got a bunch of shitty ass teams backing their way into the playoffs. Like last night, I'm watching the Lakers and the Clippers game,
Oh god,
and the Lakers are just completely out of it. And one of the first things out of LeBron's mouth is, well, the travel, this, that, and the third. Dude, half of the guys are on load management. Like, dude, you flew in from Utah to LA. That's not that ridiculous, bro. Like, you guys
it's not
they're
even
not
a.
playing. These
It's
guys
not
aren't
even a.
playing 82 games anymore, bro.
It's not. It's not even a 4-hour flight.
Watching Anthony Davis run up and down the court looking like a fucking baby giraffe, injured
Off
baby giraffe.
coming
Just
coming off of his back to back. Yeah, he can't play back to back, so I don't know what they expected of playoff series, but cool.
so
Um,
that leads me to the next point, bro. Like with the collective bargaining agreement saying, hey, if you want any postseason awards, you got to play at least 65 games. Half the stars aren't going to qualify for the awards.
yep. Kawhi Leonard is nobody. Kawhi Leonard doesn't have any hardware.
Load
Um,
management Leonard.
Anthony Davis,
He's
LeBron.
he's forever injured. I'm actually very surprised that Joel Embiid has
Joel Embiid
been
actually goes through injury issues towards the end of the season. It just seems like he gets there,
he
and
guts it
finally
out
wears
though.
down a little bit. But now this season's a little different. He doesn't look like he's got that wear on him
Yeah,
that he had normally does.
he looks more fresh than I've ever seen him at this stage of the season in his entire career.
My opinion, he's locked in MVP. personally.
Yeah, this is They can't give it to Jokic again this year, man. Cut it out.
I like I get, but I mean at the same time, like Nuggets got number one pick, like number one seed in the West. Like,
Basically, great point
yep,
from the homie Poppy
yes,
Yamon,
that's
man, friend
exactly
of the
all it
show.
is. It's all it is. It's grabs.
Cash grabs, man. How can we extend
The
this
playoffs
crappy shit show playoff
and to
to
make it
squeeze more
feel like
money?
there's a playoff feel, even though it's not actually a playoff game.
Yeah, man. And then like, does a 10th seed really deserve a shot at anything? Hell no.
Uh,
You're 10th seed, man. And then
that
if your
means that you
team,
tied for the bot. That means that let's say that you had the same record as the 10 seed in the East. That means that you tied for the bottom third of the league, and
tied for the
you
bottom
get a
third,
shot to
bro.
make the playoffs. How
Hot
does that
ass
make sense?
garbage. Hot ass garbage, bro. It's hot
Because there's
garbage,
30
man.
teams.
Like at this point,
So you're telling me so now only 10 teams get lottery picks, and this is how we're doing this now that Wemby's out here. Fuck it, dude. Blazers have a 1 in 10 shot of getting Wemby. Like that's
yeah,
all it
bro.
did. Really, was just shorten up the lottery pool. Is all it
That's
did.
it.
Like
Shortening up the lottery pool.
it makes the teams that actually put their effort into tanking like get a little something out of it. But
Okay, so with that being
yeah,
said,
no, the NBA is. It sucks because I got League Pass this year and I have barely watched it. Unfortunately, I got it from 2K and I
right,
just barely touched it.
the only good thing about 2K23 was the free league pass.
It was a free League Pass, and I'm like, damn, dude, I almost wish I wouldn't have even bought that.
Yeah, man. You could have hey, y'all could get my app for league pass. Fuck 2K and their shitty game too. That's funny that we mentioned MLB the show and gave baseball the praise, and now we're
And then
in
she's
NBA.
shitting on 2K.
The game,
Like,
the NBA 2K is shitty. NBA, the
yeah,
quality of NBA
the quality
basketball
of
is
watching
shitty.
the games have dropped.
It's terrible all the way around, man. Even down to the video game. But we got a
Damn.
job to do here. So playoffs. All right, let's do it like this. You guys could join us in the comments for this as well. So fraud list and God list. Let's do it like that. Fraud list and the God list. Okay,
All right.
God list, 3 teams that are contenders. Fraud list, 3 teams that are pretenders. I'm
Are
gonna
we
let you.
even counting the play-in? Are we counting 9 and 10
Fuck
seed?
no. Fuck the play-in teams. They suck.
All right, so we're going 8 seeds and up.
Yes.
Okay, so the 3 teams to look at from each conference, or
Just
just in
overall.
general.
Just overall. 3 fraudsters that are that
That are
you
just
know that
that
the
are gonna
media is sack
overhyping.
riding. Yeah, of course. Like, cause I've
Um,
seen some shit out there that's ridiculous.
Honestly, I'm gonna go Grizzlies.
Fraud list. This your fraud list?
Fraud list. I'm going
Okay.
not in any particular order, not
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
two,
yeah.
three, or
No,
anything
no,
like
no
that. I'm
particular
just looking
order.
at standings. I'm just looking at stuff. I'm going, and I know I'm gonna catch shit for this. I think Grizzlies get bounced first or second round. I think Grizzlies don't make it very far with
You
all
got
the stuff
Grizz
going on with Ja Morant. So I
for
got
sure.
Grizzlies. If the Clippers have to play the Suns, Clippers get bounced first round again.
All right. Grizz
And
Clips.
I don't even want to say the Nets because we already know that they don't have anything. I'm going and I'm gonna go with the Cavs on the last of my fraud list.
Ooh, okay. Team that took a big step up in the regular season
Took a
and talent
lot of
wise.
took a big step up. I give them that, but I think that
They still
I
got
just
to
don't
learn
think
how to win.
exactly, and not only win, but win against a team that's done it, and they're going against who are they going against here? If they'd be going against the Knicks. I mean, that could be one crazy series.
That's going to
Honestly,
be a fun series.
that's going to be a
That
fun
should be a
series.
real
That's
fun
2
series.
teams that are on their way up. But like, if that's what ends up being the 4-5 seed matchup, then yeah, I'm taking Knicks. Honestly, I like Julius Randle and their squad.
Yeah, Julius Randle been playing lights out this year. Uh,
Oh, and then they also got what's his name? Jalen Brunson is
Jalen
having a year.
Jalen Brunson is man. Look, I got to watch him at Stevenson High School here in the
Hmm.
Chicagoland area. That kid is a certified pit bull, man. He's got 100% dog in him,
I can see it, man.
and Luca misses him.
You can tell. He said,
Luca is like,
I got Kyrie. Oh, God.
you got
Oh no.
Flat Earth Irving, and he's like, man, this dude doesn't compete on the defensive end. He
He
doesn't,
takes contested shots.
and
He puts
I'm
on dribble
oh
expedition,
man,
exposition.
you can't have two guys like that, man. I mean, it's fun to watch, but
And
you can't win with two guys like that,
it
man. You just
depends on
can't.
who you are. I don't find that fun to watch just because I enjoy like basketball for like the
Yeah,
purity of basketball. So like
yeah,
just
you
watching
like the
someone
free
ISO,
flowing offenses and stuff, man.
I just seeing someone ISO the whole game is just like that is ugly.
Hey, it'll fill the seats, but it won't fill the rafters.
No,
That's just
maybe
real.
maybe one retired jersey in 20 years.
That's a fact, man. Uh, okay, so that was your fraudsters.
All right, who do you got on your fraud list?
All right, so I'll do my fraud list, and then we'll both do our
And then
we'll both do
our
the
contenders.
God
The
list.
God list.
So hold on, me the God list. All right, so fraud list, of course. Knickerbockers all day. I don't know if we even really considering them a contender, right?
I mean, but like I said, I'm looking at what we got for matchups first round if the playoffs started right now, not considering 9-10. It'd be Knicks
Okay,
Cavs. I like Knicks over the Cavs in that game in that series personally.
okay. My fraud list has got to be a little more provocative, bro.
Okay.
I got of course the Miami Heat on there. I got I got Philly on there. And let's get your camera feed back up, bro. Philly, Miami, and the Los Angeles Lake, the Fakers, the Fake Show, bro. I saw some crazy takes talking about, yeah, the Lakers could still compete for a championship. No, sir. No chance. The Lakers, you're on the fraud list. And of course, the Heat and the Sixers all day long. Fraud list for sure. Yeah. So, godless. What do you think,
There we
man? I'm
go.
gonna let you rock first.
So my bad. My feed tuned out on that. My bad. What's your fraud list one more time?
Okay,
You got
so
the Knickerbockers. You got the Lakers.
yep, and 76ers, bro.
You got the Sixers. I thought you said my okay.
Yeah.
Um.
No, I got Sixers and the Heat as the frauds.
Okay.
And of course the Lakers.
Okay. Sixers, Lakers, Heat, frauds.
Fraud city, bro.
It's hard for me to. There's something about playoff Jimmy Butler,
And,
bro.
and if you give me one more selection, I'm putting the freaking Warriors on that fraud list.
They can't win. They can't win unless they're at home.
Bingo.
They can't win unless they're at home. And right now they're barely in the. They're barely missing the play-in tournament. So like they're not getting home court advantage like at all.
Yeah. They're gonna have to go battle some young scrappy teams, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna get
No,
worn down.
I agree. And they're getting older. They've been through a lot of playoff games. They played a lot. There's a lot of miles logged on that team.
Whole lot of
Uh,
miles. Whole
but
lot of miles,
no,
bro.
I agree with that. All right. So then let's talk about. So that's a good transition because now I'm thinking like if we both have six completely different broad teams, then who do we think are the legit ones?
Okay. You want me to go
So
first?
yeah, you go ahead and go first with your God squad.
Okay. Teams that I feel like are legit contenders: Celtics, Bucks, and I'm going to go Celtics, Bucks, and I guess I'm going to say Phoenix if they're healthy.
And here's my one thing. I don't think anyone wins it out of the West this year.
Yeah, I'm thinking the championship comes to the Eastern Conference this year, bro.
Like,
Either
because
it's Milwaukee and Boston are looking like the whichever one of them
I
get to the
have,
finals.
and you already know that that series, as long as the Sixers don't mess with something up along the way, that series is going to be one hell of a series. Bucks Celtics.
Yeah, I think depending on how it shakes out, man, I think those teams have a chance to meet in the conference finals.
100%. They're 1 and 2, so they're on opposite sides of the bracket.
Yes,
I Yeah,
I'm
absolutely could
already
see
looking
it.
forward to that. Like everything else,
Honestly,
everything else seems kind of janky and wonky.
I'm just honestly for me, because I could see what you're saying with like the Sixers being that team that's like there, like not like on the fraud squad. I think the big part for the Sixers is what is if James Harden shows up. If James Harden can show up and not just free throw his way to his points. Like I think the Sixers might be able to do something. Uh, as far as the Suns, I don't know why I feel an epic meltdown happening with that squad. Everyone's talking about, oh, they haven't lost with KD yet, this and that and the third, and Kevin Durant's legit, but CP3 has shown that he can't get it done in the playoffs. Devin Booker has shown that he can't get it done in the playoffs, and their own coach has already sold out on saying that he doesn't believe in DeAndre Ayton. So I don't know what's going on with that team personally. Everyone thinks that it's all roses, but Phoenix to me is a team that I could see having an epic meltdown in these playoffs.
Oh, no question, man. And as you guys can see, the call in number is on the ticker on the bottom of the screen there, 872-222-7010. Holler at us, man. Let us know who's your
There's
fraud
no
list and who's your guard list as far as the NBA playoffs that we will be kicking off next week.
same.
Season ends Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Got two
man.
to three games left for each team. Yeah, no, my God list pretty much falls in line with yours. I got Bucks, Celtics, and then for the West or for a Western Conference team, it's tough. I'm going to take the Nuggets just because they've got back to back defending MVP. Like that's my argument for the Nuggets,
All
and
right, yeah.
they finally get a playoff series with Jamal Murray. It's the first time in like 3 years.
You know what? They gonna be tough, bro.
No, they're tough
Got
out,
a
man.
got
They're
healthy Jamal Murray is back. Aaron Gordon is definitely an X factor for them, and you know Jokic is Jokic, man. So
hmm You see that we might not even have a 60-win team this year.
yeah, I think that's gonna hold true. I think
Bucks
that
have 2 games they would have to win out in order just to hit 60.
yeah, I think that's gonna hold true, man. I don't see the NBA having a 60 win team, which just lets you know proves more of our point that we said earlier. It's a shit product. You got too many of the star players sitting out. You know, I mean,
I mean, it's
not
cool
even catastrophic injuries, man. You know what I'm saying?
just cause, and I mean, and it's cool because I love to see like the young guys, the next guys up, get their shots and stuff like that. But that's not what anyone pays money to see.
Yeah, man. Like you still got the top stars in the game in their
Jersey
prime.
sales, ticket sales, like that are just aren't playing.
Yeah,
Steph, like this is my biggest issue. Like, and I like as far as like being there as like for his fans stuff like that. Steph Curry is normally like top of the list as far as like a great like role model athlete there for his fans. All of that.
oh, no question. No question.
All
Hands down.
he didn't play in any of the 3 games this year against the Pelicans.
Which is weird because
Missed
he's usually up for those games.
missed both of the games in New Orleans. He had two
But
opportunities to go play in New Orleans. Didn't play in either one.
see, a guy like Steph to me at this point, I'm giving him a pass because they're always playing so late into the season, right?
I know, but think about all the little 12-year-olds that with their Steph Curry jerseys and all of that came just to see, had their mom save up or waited for Christmas or anything like that for Steph Curry to come, and then he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit on the sideline in my Gucci shirt.
I mean, it's the Michael Jordan argument, man, and the Kobe argument, man. Them guys was like, I gotta be out there for that reason and that reason alone, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Whether they were on shit teams or not, they were out there, man, putting it all on the
Exactly.
line.
If they were going against a team that wasn't going to break 25 wins on the season, they didn't care. They were going to go drop 30 on them because they never knew if there was a kid in the arena that had never seen them play before.
That there's a fact, man. So wrap up this NBA segment, man.
Mm-hmm.
Quick pick. Who's your finals pick and who you got as your winner?
Bucks, Nuggets, Bucks take it in 6.
I could dig that. I'm going. You know, I think I'm gonna double down on that with you, man. I'm going Nuggets, Celtics, and Celtics in 7.
Celtics at 7. You think they push it to a 7 game?
I think that's going 7, man. Both of them teams,
They're very different.
yeah,
That's why I think the key if the Celtics do make it against Nuggets is Robert Williams. 1,000%. Same way. It's
100%.
same way. He's the key in order for them to be able to stop Giannis and the crew.
Yeah. Robert Williams is the key to what they do in the postseason, man. Especially in later in the postseason. Talking about playing
Mm-hmm.
in the June there.
Just
So
being able to
that's
stop.
yeah, man. It's gonna be lit though. Even though it's a shit
Whew.
product, it still should be fun. You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
see what we'll see. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Playoff
Not a
series are always
moment.
fun.
Oh, of course, man. No doubt.
You always get crazy moments, 50-point games, and all of that.
So
But
not a moment we all been waiting for. You actually get a pick. So we're
I
gonna
actually get
go. We're gonna go away for a second. We're gonna go away for a second here. All right, got that. Let me get my screen share loaded.
I finally use my Niners pick.
All right, y'all.
Finally get to use my Niners picks. I'm
And
still up on the screen, by the way. I don't know if you can see that.
in NBA, hold on. Let me make sure this was what we seeing. All right.
I'm like, yeah, I'm still showing up on the camera feed.
All right. 1 second. Let me get the screen share going. Oh yeah. Let me get you out of there. Let me get you out of there. Hold on. All right. There we go. Nah, I need you there. Hold on. All right. Let's get it. There we go.
All right. Oh, I'm back.
He's back. There we go. All right. So
Still showing me on the screen, I think.
I don't know why it's still showing you. That's weird. I know why. There you go.
There we go. There we go.
All right. Got our mock draft locked and loaded. Let's get rid of all the advertisements though. How about we do that?
I'm done with that shit.
All right, man. You taking the Niners? You don't get a pick into the 3rd round.
I would say might as well do select all, and then I was thinking go through first 15 picks again, and then sim through the end of the first and second, and just pick back up at the third.
I
Or
don't know, man. I don't know if the people want to go through all of that.
I feel it.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that, man. So let's select all, boom, and then we'll simulate
We'll just
it.
we'll be quick. We'll go quick through each. We'll go quick through the first round.
All right, come on. We in there. So in order to keep this, flowing freely,
Mm-hmm.
no trades.
No trades. Yep. Nope. We're kicking the draft order as it is. I like it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you
First
know who's
pick,
on the clock.
Panthers. I think you and I both are in agreement in that Anthony Richardson shock pick.
The Combine Warrior goes first. All right, I'm with you on there. I think they're gonna shock everybody. Which leaves the Texans to get their guy. He's been their guy all along. Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
Think
Mm-hmm.
we're on the same page here. Cardinals
They're taking Will.
taking Will. And then you got a hell of a dilemma right here. But
Do they take Will? Do they
if,
take
if
Levis or Stroud?
if you're the coach and CJ Stroud is here, I don't know. I think Will Levis is their guy, bro.
I think Levis is their. I think Levis is their guy.
And yeah, I'm rocking with you there. Seahawks.
I'm thinking.
They just hosted Jalen Carter, man.
Did they?
Yeah, they hosted Jalen Carter. They also hosted Tyree Wilson.
I feel like they're gonna lean towards Tyree Wilson. Personally, their defense features their edges more. I don't know though. That's up to like you make the final pick on that between Jalen Carter or Tyree Wilson on that.
I don't think they let Jalen Carter get past them at 5, bro.
You think they take Jalen?
Yes, sir.
Fair enough.
And at 6, you still got CJ Stroud on the board, bro.
But they've shown they're committed to they've shown a commitment to Goff.
They
That's
rocking
why
with Jared, man. They rocking with
I
Jared,
don't know.
man.
It's tough to think that they're not gonna.
And they have solid edge rushers, man. They're solid on the edge.
That's why I'm like their biggest problem is their secondary.
And this is where you could get really good with Christian Gonzalez right here.
And that's what I'm thinking. That's what I've seen in a lot of other mocks.
Let's do it. And this is going to be a quick pick. There's no way the Raiders let CJ Stroud pass them up at 7.
Go. Nope, they're about and just like that, Jimmy Garoppolo.
You're on the clock.
Jimmy Garoppolo becomes another bridge quarterback.
Jimmy G, you are on the clock.
All right, what do we got here? We got the Falcons. That's hard for me to believe because they've re-signed most of their line. It's hard for me to think that they don't take Tyree Wilson here.
Oh, it's Mando. So, the Falcons also. I mean, they kind of need a corner too, man, to play opposite.
I know.
Terrell, and then you got the second best corner available to him right here. I think Weatherspoon would be their guy, bro.
You think they take Devon? I'm with you on it. I'm with you all day on that. And so what? You guys end up getting Tyree Wilson?
Tyree Wilson falls to the Bears. He was actually in town this week. And the beloved gets their edge rusher.
All right. Do you think the Eagles take Bijan Robinson here? I've heard a lot of stuff about it.
I believe that's a nice fit for them right there too. Let's do that. Because you let Miles Sanders bounce, and it's a luxury pick for them.
It is.
It's a luxury pick.
They retained most of their defense anyway.
Yes, sir. The Titans suck bad. They need some of everything, bro.
I'm low key thinking Paris Johnson and Zenda. I could totally see them with variable taking Paris Johnson. I mean,
yeah, but they also need a receiver. They also need weapons.
They do need a receiver.
This could be a nice spot for Smith-Jigba right here.
I don't know if they take Smith-Jigba. I think they're looking for more of that all they can do it all receiver. I think they take Quentin Johnson if they take a receiver.
Think so?
Big outside threat. They can get slots are a dime a dozen. They're looking for an outside guy who can body.
Okay, what else do they need? Let's see. What are their top needs? Okay.
That's their pick.
They need wide. Did you have Jordan Addison right here? I mean, defensively they're okay.
I mean, are they though?
I mean, they suck, bro. Let's be real. So,
like, the only thing that's left of that team is King Henry.
And they would love to unload him if they could.
I mean, it's costing them money, but he's the only reason they can get a win share. So
Okay, let's
I don't know. That's up to you. I don't like. There's so much they could use and need right here.
yeah, they need a lot, man. I'm gonna say Quentin Johnston goes there.
You know, I'm talking about the big physical receiver type,
Yeah. And then the
and then
Texans are
that
back
gives.
on the board. Miles
I think
Murphy has
that's
been the
where.
guy for them.
Okay,
Yeah, big time. Like Miles Murphy has had a visit. Seen him on a lot of draft boards.
I'm gonna say I've seen Murphy and I've seen Jackson Smith.
Okay, Jets on the clock.
They don't need a receiver. They're going to take Broderick Jones or Paris Johnson. They're going to take a lineman here for sure to protect A-Rod.
Absolutely, man. And I think Paris Johnson is their guy.
I think so too.
All right, here you go. This is
All
where I
right,
feel
you get
like the
you
first,
get to the
well,
Patriots.
and this is where Smith Jigba comes off the board.
Yeah, yeah, that fits their
And
scheme. A smart route running receiver that fits so too perfectly. I see Broderick Jones here replacing Beluga.
yeah, I agree there. All right, and from here, I think we can. Let me
You
see.
want to
Do
sim
we?
it from here?
Can I sim it? I don't know if they'll let me do that.
Hmm. It's definitely a different app for sure.
Yeah, because Pro Football Focus is behind a paywall now. Wonderful.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Let me see. Yeah, there's
Capitalist society. Um,
no way to
I don't
sim it,
know if
man.
you can sim.
You
All
know,
right,
let me
we're
see if
good.
it's.
We'll just
Let
we'll
me
just
see
pick
if
through
I
the
can.
first round. We were getting through it pretty quick.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's just pick it back up, man. Let's go.
Washington, red. My bad. Commanders.
Commanders. uh, they their D line is set.
Yeah, they're good on the D line.
I mean, they're solid all the
They're
way
good at
around on defense.
receiver.
I think this is a solid pick for them right here. Dalton Kincaid. They need a guy at tight end.
You think they take tight end?
They need a guy bad
All
at
right,
tight
I could
end.
see it. I could see it.
They need a guy. Dalton Kincaid. Steelers on the clock.
Okay.
I
There's
feel
a
like,
lot of things you could do here.
yeah, Steelers could go in a lot of directions. But I see
They
a
they
st-
believe that they have the offense figured out with at quarterback, wide receiver, running back. So they got their skill position set on offense, is from what they believe.
I see a guy on the O line. They need some help on that
I
O
see
line.
Skronsky. I see Skronsky.
And
It fits Pittsburgh too much.
man is he a Steelers type of guy. Local
Just the
kid out of
name.
Northwestern. You know
Just
what
the
I mean?
name, Skronsky.
Yes, sir. Now you got the
All right, now we're back
Lions
to the
back on the clock.
Lions. So they picked. Who did we have them picking earlier?
Uh,
They took.
we uh Gonzalez.
That's right. They took Christian Gonzalez.
We doubling down on the secondary. I think they're all right
Either
at
that, I
safety.
see him. I I could see him. I could see him taking it out a linebacker here.
Okay.
I
So,
think after his impressive day, I could see Nolan Smith getting picked up off the board.
yeah, very versatile dude. You can move him around, right? A
You could
whole
literally
lot of
play him.
spots.
You can literally play him at all 3 or 4 linebacker spots or as an edge.
Indeed. All right, got Tampa on the clock. They need pass rushers.
Yeah,
You got Breezy, got Van Ness, you got Foskey. They need a pass rusher there. I don't think.
Who you thinking?
I think Van Ness
I think
checks
Lucas
all the
Van Ness
boxes.
fits their scheme right there.
100%. And the
At Iowa
Seahawks are on the clock.
again. So they picked up their D-tack of the future.
Seems like they need another dude too, man. What we doing at wide receiver for them? Well, they're
I
solid
was
at
about
wide
to I
receiver.
was and well no they're so from what I've heard they've looked at getting the next guy to step in for Lockett
So
to
we can
be on
get
the other side of
Jordan.
DK.
I mean, you got Jordan Addison right here.
That's whew, that's a tough one. That's a tough
Let's
one
do
not
it.
to take there.
Let's make it happen. All right.
All right.
Chargers are on
I
the clock.
I think they take Brian Branch here personally because of their loss of Nasir Adderley.
100%. Let's replace Adderley. Boom. Ravens on the clock.
I I don't know what this organization is doing,
I have
so
no
I
idea what's
don't know
going
what to
on.
pick here.
I have no idea
Um,
what they're doing.
just
Uh,
take number one prospect off the board for them because their
yeah,
defensive team as it is anyway. They're the Ravens.
they need help at corner.
hmm I
So,
could see them taking Joey Porter. I could actually really see them honestly taking Cam Smith.
yeah, Cam Smith is more of a Baltimore
Uh,
style corner there.
More physical.
100%. The Vikings on the clock.
They could use. There's a lot that they could use.
Well, they're gonna lose Zadarius Smith. This would be a good
hmm
spot for them to pick up Isaiah
Foskey,
Foskey right here.
true.
Jaguars on the clock. I mean, man, the cupboard is
They're
not
good
bare
at
for them.
what? No, I'm like they've got receivers. They got the quarterback of the future.
O line's
They got a
figured out.
running. They got a good O line. They got a good running. They got a decent enough running back that I think will take the next couple steps with ETN.
Good spot right here for Brian Breezy, man. Most of the D line.
I could see Breezy. I could
Let's
see
do
Breezy.
it. Super dope value at 24 for him too.
Oh yeah. All right, now we're back to the Giants. They need a
G
corner.
man, Porter Jr. falls right to him. Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
Cowboys on the clock.
Now this is a pick that I'm like,
I think this is an easy pick, bro, because they just lost their tight end.
You think they
If
take
we
Michael Mayer?
it's a perfect fit. Walks right in, replaces who's their starting tight end?
What's his name? Schultz. Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. So they get
Yeah,
his replacement.
I like it. All right,
And
now we're
that
at the
leaves
Bills.
us with Buffalo on the clock.
All right, what did Buffalo lose this offseason? They lost.
Linebackers. Trent
They lost
Simpson.
linebackers. Trent
Trent
Simpson's going to
Simpson
be that guy.
comes in and replaces Edmonds
Tremaine
that
Edmonds.
went to the Bears.
Yep.
All right, got the Bengals on the clock. It's got to
Bengals,
be O
Bengals
line for
lost the
them.
secondary. I was going to say no. They got their O
You know what?
lineman. I was
That's
thinking
right.
secondary. I'm
Orlando
thinking they take
Brown.
Keeley. I think they take Keeley.
Great spot for Keely Ringo right here.
Oh man. Ooh, that's kind of disgusting. And that is so much speed on that defense. Wow.
No doubt. Got the Saints on the clock.
They got a lot of holes.
Tons.
I think Deontay Banks goes off here. I don't know if I could name a corner on their roster.
They need corners bad. Let's go Banks right here.
My bad. They still have Marshawn Lattimore,
And
but
you got on
like,
the other side of him. They
yeah,
definitely need a
he's
number
getting
two guy.
old.
100%. You got the
All
Eagles
right,
back on
so
the
now we got
clock at the
Eagles
30th
back on the
pick.
clock. They got their running back. I think they're gonna. Is there a D tack left? Anywhere close?
This will
Kalijah
be.
Cansey.
He is such an Eagles type of guy right
I
here.
think I think they take Kalijah to replace
100%.
to replace Hargrave.
100%, bro. And he's such an Eagles style wise.
Mm-hmm.
Scheme wise, he's one of those guys.
I would have said Battle if he would have, or not Battle, but Branch if he was still on the board because of their loss of CJGJ.
Right, true.
But he's gone, and I don't really see another safety. I don't think Jordan Battle comes up that high enough.
You get him later on, most likely.
Yeah.
All right, so
And then
last
Chiefs, the rich. What do the rich get richer with? They lost their wide
exactly.
receiver. I think they love speed. I see them taking Hyatt.
I think Zay Flowers is more electric,
Ooh, I could see it.
but they need a speed guy. Jalen Hyatt, rich get richer
Is
right
it?
here.
Yeah.
All right, we into the second round.
Steelers number one. What the hell do the Steelers need? A lot more.
All right,
Let's
let's
see.
see.
We got
Let's see
them.
what their top needs are, man. I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so they need a wide receiver. So they saying wide receiver, center, edge, corner.
And what did we pick them up before? We gave them a.
Let's see, Steelers went O lineman. So right here
Yeah,
we
we
could
gave
go.
them an O lineman.
We could go skill position. We could go edge. I think this would be a dope spot for BJ Ojulari right here.
I could see Ojulari going to the Steelers. That fits. That's a good
Definitely,
fit.
definitely fits what they trying to do. You need a skill position guy. Zay Flowers to the Texans. You got to do it right
Zay
here.
Flowers to the Texans for
You got to
sure.
do
That they
that.
need that wide receiver.
Yeah, that's Mando.
All right, back to the Cardinals. They feel like they're. I could take it. Darnell White or
Yeah,
Wright.
O line
They
bad.
need a O lineman.
All right. Colts back on the clock. They could use a wide receiver
They
to pair
have.
with their new quarterback.
Yeah,
Josh
yeah.
Downs would be a nice
Josh
get right here.
Downs out of North Carolina is a good pickup.
I believe so. Rams.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
What don't they
O
need,
lineman.
bro?
O lineman.
I think Dewan Jones or Harrison would be a great fit right here.
I could see him taking Juwan Jones.
Dewan, they like those real big guys.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Seahawks back on the clock.
They already have a running back, so Jamar Gibbs is out of play. I could see him. I could see him taking Darnell Washington. I don't know who else they have at tight end. That would be.
Yeah, they need a guy. I like that pick.
I could see Darnell Washington for sure.
Raiders on the clock.
Let's see. They have Josh, but
I feel like
they
they could use a.
franchise tagged him.
This would be a good spot for Drew Sanders, man.
Yeah.
I can't even
I could
think.
also I could also see him taking John Michael Schmitz, to be honest.
Yeah. Why not get a center to protect your new quarterback?
That's kind of what I'm seeing.
Let's do it. Panthers
All
on the
right,
clock.
back to the Panthers. They got their QB. They have their offensive stable set out of free agency. They need some defense.
They need backers, man. This would be a great spot for Drew Sanders.
Drew Sanders goes and fills in and becomes the next Luke Kuechly.
I was just about to say that. We're on the same page.
Oh heck yeah!
All right. Saints back on
Back
the
to the
clock at number
Saints.
40.
We gave him a corner. Don't know really what they got going at quarterback. They don't know what they've got going at quarterback. Um, Second round still. I could, you know, I could see him taking Jamar Gibbs. They're thinking I could see him taking the eventual backup to Kamara.
Good value pick right here. Why not? And the Titans are on the clock.
What's their team needs? What do the Titans need?
Every damn
Man,
thing. Everything
every
except running
damn
back.
thing.
Everything except running back. All right. Titans need Antoine Harrison is right there. They need O line bad.
Oh, lineman, yeah.
Got to replace Taylor Lewan. Let's do it
Now
right
that
here.
he's gone, yeah.
Let's do it right here. Boom. Anton
All right.
Harrison, back to
And now we
back
got
picks for the
double
Jets.
picks with the Jets.
And
Like I said, the defense is set, man. Their wide receivers are studly.
this will be a good chance to get a fixed tight end right here.
I like Musgrave.
Musgrave would be nice here. Let's do that.
They take Musgrave, and then the next one they take Osiris Torrance
Yeah, definitely.
to replace what's his name? Came from the Niners 2 years ago. Oh my goodness,
And we got
Lakin
Falcons though.
Tomlinson.
Yeah,
Lakin
Lakin
Tom
Tomlinson.
replace Lakin Tomlinson probably halfway through the year this year.
Big dog stuff, man. Got the Falcons, got ATL on the clock.
I like Mazzie Smith.
They do need interior lineman. Somebody to play next to Grady Jarrett.
Mm-hmm. I like
I like
Mozzie.
that. Fudge Packers on the clock. They need guys at receiver, man. Cedric Tillman is here.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's not even overthink it. Patriots.
I don't know why.
Their pass rush is okay.
I have a feeling. I was like, I don't know. I feel like they take Jack Campbell or Will McDonald for just because it's Belichick.
Yeah, I like Jack.
I don't know
Campbell
why
here.
You like Jack Campbell there?
Yeah, definitely. Be the next great quarterback of the Belichick system.
Defense, yeah, the next great.
Commanders are on the clock.
Okay, the D line is good. They got good receivers. They got a good running back.
They need corners. DJ Turner.
Yeah. DJ Turner. I like that pick.
Yes,
flew through the combine. All right, back to the Lions.
Back to Detroit. Corner, safety.
Who do we got left?
Okay, there. I think they reach a little bit right here. Antonio Johnson is on the clock. Safety out of A&M.
They take him or they take Skinner?
I think Skinner is a better prospect, bro.
I do too.
He had a better combine for sure. Let's go Skinner.
That's why I was just like, I didn't see Skinner at first until I looked again.
Steelers on the clock.
Well, I don't know why. I have a feeling that they just in love with Tuli Pool.
Sounds like a Steelers guy to me. All right, right back on the clock is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. What do they need? Let's check it out.
Their linebacking core is good, at least for another year.
I got a sneaky pick right here, bro. I got a real sneaky pick right here.
Hendon Hooker.
Yes, sir.
That's so fun. I'm glad we're on the same page.
It's their top need too, man.
All
right, Dolphins finally on the clock. They had forfeited their last pick in the first round.
So now they finally get their first one. What's their biggest need?
All right, let's go Dolphins.
Linemen and linebackers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Linemen and linebackers. They got a good edge rush. They're decent on the D line. They need backers and they need backers and O linemen. What do we got left?
I think it'd be too big of a reach for on Papo right here. I would probably
Noah Sewell coming out of Oregon. You got.
I think Noah Sewell. I could see him. I think Noah Sewell right there would be a great pick for them.
I could see him taking Will McDonald and moving him to outside backer too.
Yeah, they run that scheme. Listen, yeah,
they like 6 man down on the line.
I like that. I like that. McDonald's off the board. Seattle's back on the board. We've been addressing a lot of their needs. They had a lot of draft capital. They
Did
can
we
use a
get them their backup wide receiver to lock it yet, or no?
no, but Rashee Rice is right here.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Or do
Let's
they
let's
go in, or do they go out and get? Or do they get Emmanuel Forbes to pair with Tariq Woolen?
that would be nasty too. It's a need pick too. I think
Like,
Forbes is the better prospect there. Let's
yeah,
do it.
let's run it. All right, I'm gonna let you pick your Bears.
You already know what time it is. We back on the clock. We were able to get one of the edge guys.
Yeah, you
Now
got
we can
Tyreek.
fix. Now we fix right tackle. This guy's a freaking dog.
Cody
Cody all day.
Mouch. Heck yeah, that's a nice pickup.
10-year starter at right tackle right there.
Mm-hmm. All
Hands
right,
down.
going back to the Chargers.
I feel like
Hmm.
they
They're
need they need a
one of
one
their
tech bag, bro.
they
They
do.
got edge guys. They need a one tech. I think
Do they
Ika
pick
is the
Dexter?
pick. I think Ika's the pick
You
here,
think
bro.
Siaki Ika? I could see it,
Yeah.
especially.
At the one tech, he's the best guy on the
Yeah,
board.
yeah, yep. I like it.
How many damn picks do the Lions have? Good grief.
I don't know, but this is where I could totally see them taking. Why does Jervon Dexter sound like a lion?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Like who else? Who else do they got at D? They haven't had a solid inside lineman
They,
like that since they had Suit and Ndamukong Suh.
they got edge players for sure. So, Jaguars on the clock. And I'll tell you what's a super duper value pick for them.
What's that?
Zach Charbonnet. They get their 1-2
Oh,
punch in the backfield.
Etienne Charbonnet. Yeah,
They get their 1-2 punch in the backfield right there. Too much value to
yeah.
pass up there.
All right, the Giants.
G-Men! Think they could use
They could use.
let's see the team
They,
needs.
I don't know. So here's where part of my mind thinks. This is where my mind starts to go a little bit. They potentially need a. There's a lot of needs. They could use another wide receiver.
I think
But
Rashee Rice would be a nice pick right here.
Rashid Rice would be a nice pick. But do they pair up? Do they pair up Oregon teammates in the linebacker spot and pick up Noah Sewell to go with
Backer is a need. I like it.
to go with my boy that they picked up with the fifth pick. What's his name? Kayvon Thibodeau.
Backer is a need. I like it.
They pick up Noah Sewell as the old college teammate last year,
Yes, sir.
2 years ago. Yeah,
Let's do
buddy.
it.
All right.
Cowboys on the clock.
There's too many edges on the board to make me think that they're not going to take another. That they're not going to take one.
Yeah.
And
And
Demarcus Lawrence is only getting older.
this guy right here is the perfect scheme fit.
Duke
Uzoma,
Azama.
100%. They would not let him get away if he's there. Buffalo's on the clock. I feel like let's see what Buffalo needs.
Like, what does Buffalo need? Do they take?
They can
They
use a
take Jalen
corner.
Duncan?
They need
Okay.
a corner. Clark Phillips sitting right there for him. Bengals on the clock. I think they could use some edge guys, man. Keon White.
Keon White is kind of standing out to me.
Yeah,
I was
Keon White.
honestly, the two picks that were going in my head were Keon White and Steve Avila.
Uh-oh. Guess who's Bizak? The beloved is on the clock. And right here, you just can't pass up this kind of value. And this is a guy that's been on their radar the whole time. We I think he actually is going to project as a 3 technique. At a Tommy, as what he said to call him for short, it's his pro day. Tommy out of a war. I mean, man, the value is tremendous right there.
Heck yeah. All right,
The
going back to the
Eagles
Eagles.
are back on the clock. Eventually, you're going to have to start getting some young linemen in there.
I know. I'm thinking Jalen.
Jalen Duncan, right there. And here we go with the Chiefs getting richer again. They need to. I think they need an edge guy.
I think they take Derek Hall.
Derek Hall sitting right there for him. Boom.
That just fits their
And
scheme.
holy
Back to
shit!
y'all.
Guess who's back?
I
You
think I
tired of
know
this
who y'all
music?
take. I think
You
I know
tired of
who you
this
take
music?
right there. I think I know who you take right there.
Yeah, all right, enough of that. Wow.
I think number one guy on the board is kind of hard to pass up, considering you guys need him.
Who, Rasheed Rice?
Yeah.
I think we good at receiver, man. I think we good at receiver, man. We got DJ Moore, got Mooney, got Claypool. I think we're good. We need help in the trenches.
Taking Avila.
Both sides of the ball. Doesn't even matter.
Taking Avila.
I'm thinking so let's see. So far, we've addressed the edges. We've addressed the O line.
You've gone edge, O tackle.
And you
That's what
just
I'm
can
saying.
never.
I could see him going skill position after this.
Nah, bro. We need defensive tackles in the worst way, bro. And right here, you just can't pass up. I think he's a 3 tech. I would go Keanu Benton right here, bro. Just off the needs alone.
All right. And now you've got a fully rejuvenated, fully young.
We basically rebuilding the trenches here.
Well, now your entire D line is completely rebuilt and all under the age of 23. So
Let's do that. We rebuilding the trenches here.
all
We
right,
rebuilding the
I think they
trenches.
take. All right, so now they got their offensive lineman for the Texans, and they got their
Rasheed Rice has
quarterback.
got to be the guy here.
I'm thinking either Rashid Rice or Marvin Mims here.
Yeah, I think Rice is a better receiver. Cards. I think Marvin Mims because
They're getting trying to get rid of D Hop.
exactly.
I see it.
Let's do it. Broncos.
Broncos on back to backs.
Let's go. Steve Avila here. They need O line help.
They need a guard. They got their tackle in McGlinchey. They feel like so they're not going to do anything like crazy with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they go Popo.
Yeah, I can see that, bro. They need a backer.
I think they take Popo.
And we got the Rams back on the clock. They need everything. Let's go. I would go Eli Ricks here because you just got rid of
Jalen Ramsey.
Let's do it. Raiders on the clock. I think Tyreek Stevenson is too good to pass up for them right here.
I was leaning either towards Tyreek Stevenson or Jordan Battle.
What do they need worse? Safety? I think safety.
I think they need safety worse. I don't think Nate Hobbs isn't going. I mean, Nate Hobbs is playing corner.
So soon as you said,
now.
Yeah, as soon as you said his name, I just picked him.
Yeah.
Okay, and this leaves Tyreek Stevenson sitting here for
Do they take 2 corners or do they take a? I was looking at Tucker Kraft.
You know they do need a tight end.
I was looking at Tucker Kraft.
I like that pick. Bang. And the Booty Titans are back on the board.
I don't really want to pick for them. They got a wide receiver and tackle. Let's get them something on the defensive side.
All right,
Because
let's
God only
go.
knows they need it.
I mean, they need everything, bro.
I think that's where Tyreek goes.
Yeah, let's go. Stevenson to the Titans. Texans back on the clock, man. They got solid safety play. Man. I think
Texans are solid on that front. I mean, what did we already pick for them? We picked the quarterback,
I mean,
receiver,
they
and
need receivers bad, bro. I think Kayshon Boutte would be great right here because they don't have. Well, they did pick up in free agency. They did pick up he was just with the Titans.
oh yeah, Robert Woods.
Robert Woods.
And so yeah, no, I feel like we picked mostly offense for him. We got a O lineman. No, we got a D tack for him, right?
Let's see what.
Like who else did we pick for him?
So we got Zay Flowers, receiver. Yeah, they're good at receiver.
Oh, yeah,
Bryce
we got him
Young.
2 receivers and Bryce Young. I could see him taking Blake Freeland here.
Yeah,
Give him
I
some
agree there.
protection.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think they're going to go. Yeah, they got Miles Murphy as their defensive guy this draft. He's going to be their cornerstone of their defense. I think now they're focused purely on getting that offense right because it's Houston.
All right, got the Browns on the clock.
Browns. They're
Let's check
good at
out that
wide
team
receiver.
needs.
I'm like, they're good at wide out. They're good at.
They need
I feel
edge
like
guys.
they got the quarter. Yeah. I mean, they got Garrett.
I think Andre Carter on the other side of Garrett here would be crazy. Because Jadeveon Clowney's gone.
Jadeveon Clowney is gone. Yeah. I was gonna say either that or an O lineman just to try and give Sean a little bit of protection. Those are the only 2 things.
If we thinking no line right here.
There's tough slim pickings.
Not really. Still some value.
Tipman.
I think McClendon would be a dope pickup right here.
I can see it. Get it.
Falcons back on the clock. I feel like they need safety. I think Sidney Brown could be a nice pickup right here for them.
I like it. I like it. All right, back to the Patriot way. I feel like they're gonna take Devon Acme. I don't know. What do you got, Ills?
All right, man. We back on the clock with the Patriots.
Patriots. What do you got here? I was kind of thinking Devon Acme.
They're still trying to figure it out at running back, man. They need a guy. Let's do it.
I don't think they're completely convinced of Ramador Stevenson.
Rams need everybody, man. Antonio Johnson right here will be a crazy value pick.
That is a nice pickup for them.
I mean, they need receivers too. Kayshon Boutte would be a good pickup here too.
Yeah.
I think they need receivers more than they need a safety.
Yeah, I like Booty.
Booty. We like Booty. I mean, we like Booty. No, just all right. Speaking of Booty, the Fudge Packer is back on the clock, and
there's some holes on that team, man. Why not?
How much longer we keeping? How much longer we holding on to at running back? Jones. How much longer we holding on to him?
I don't think it's a matter of how much longer they're holding on to him as much as it is him holding on to them.
True.
I like Tank.
They need guys everywhere. Let's go Tank Bigsby right here.
Auburn. Colts. Everything.
Yeah, they need everything, bro.
Uh, uh, um,
You know what? They
what do
lost.
we?
They lost their inside linebacker. I think Ivan Pace will be a good pick right here.
That sets up. Oh, I
They
like it.
lost Okiriki, so
I like it. All right, back to the Steelers.
Steelers on the clock.
I like Jalen Jones for them.
I agree. Need pick two.
Especially because
Um,
they bolstered their corner with an old ass one.
Facts.
So, all right, back to the Lions. Lions have so many top 3 round picks. Holy hell!
They are loaded, man. I think right here would be you can't pass Sam Laporta right here, bro.
Mm-mm.
Let's make sure. Yeah, dude. That's
We
just
got them
insane
cornered for.
value at this point in
Look
the
at all
draft
their
for them.
defense that they got this draft, man.
Yeah, bro. And that's been a problem for them.
For 40 years.
Yeah. Sam Laporta. They get their tight end.
They the Lions haven't had a good defense since Night Train Lane and Dick LeBeau.
God damn.
Okay, let's think
Yeah.
about that for a second.
The fact that you even know who those guys are, that's good
Oh,
shit, man.
different. But yeah, no, thank you. But yeah, no, Lions haven't name a defensive player besides Ndamukong Suh over the last 20 years.
Hey, man. What can I say? I mean, hey, those boys gonna be tough though. They're gonna be tough this
No,
year.
I like it. I like it.
All right, so we
I
got
like
Tampa
Sam
on the
Laporta
clock.
at tight end. Yep. All right, we got Tampa. I think they take Antonio Johnson.
Yeah, value pick.
I think they saw him sitting on the board too long, and they just said, "Give him to me."
Seahawks back on the clock.
Their defense is good. I don't think we got to worry about their defense.
This would be a good spot for Titman right here.
I could see Titman, or I could see A.T. Perry as like I said, the guy to go behind Lockett.
6'5" guy. Put him on the other side of DK.
DK.
A.T. Perry. I like it. Dolphins on the clock.
What are you feeling here?
I like Julius Brents for them right here.
Yeah. I don't know because they.
Too late.
Okay, too late. Too late.
Chargers on the clock.
I think they take Titman.
They do need a center. No, they don't. They just drafted a center a couple years ago.
Mm.
Let's see though. Let's see what their needs are. The Bolts. How about we get a wide receiver because they stay hurt?
And what's his name is about he can't have too much left longer on his in his career.
Keenan Allen. Yep.
Keenan Allen can't be going much longer. I like Troy Palmer, and that
Let's
just
do
fits.
it.
That he fits their system.
Big time. Shit show Ravens on the clock. What are they even doing?
I could see him taking Brandon Joseph.
Yeah, definitely.
Because what's his name? They're getting old.
Pair them up. Let's do it. Vikings on the clock. This could be a good spot for. This could be a real good spot for.
Like, who are you looking at? Are you looking at Zach Evans? Or
They need corners, man. Caillou Kelly.
I like it. Caillou Kelly.
Jags on the clock. Value pick for them. This could be a good spot for. Let's see. What the Jags?
I'm thinking either Christopher Smith or Andre Carter II.
They also. So I'm looking at their team needs. This would be a good spot for D-Tac, Good spot for tight end. Good spot for safety and corner. Still, yeah. I
I
think
like
this would be a good spot
yeah,
to figure out.
Christopher Smith second.
Absolutely, bang.
Bet.
Very very important pick for them. Top need.
All right, all right.
So
The
let's.
Giants made the
I
playoffs
don't
last year.
I don't think you could pass on Andre Carter to put on the opposite side of
Thibodeau.
yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, back to the
Cowboys.
Cowgirls. How does I see him taking Zach Evans?
Yeah, definitely.
Zeke's gone.
Zeke's gone.
Zeke's gone. They gotta wait for They gotta wait for um. What's his nuts? The new running back for him. Well, he's been there, but
He's injured though. I know you're
he's
talking about
injured. Um.
Pollard, Tony Pollard.
Yeah, Tony Pollard.
So yeah, that's a nice little insurance policy there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got the Buffalo Bills on the clock, and they
Why
need
does
a running back.
they picked up a lot in trades last year. They got Dalvin Cook's brother.
You know what? I
Um,
think they think he's a guy too. They think
I
he's a
think they
guy.
I think I I think they're so focused on making sure that uh that Zach doesn't have to run so much. So I think that they're gonna. I don't know what I like Weipler.
Yeah, we already got corner and linebacker situated for him. Luke Weipler will be a good pick right here. Let's do it. Bengals are on the clock.
Bengals, Bengals, Bengals. Their O line is set now.
Yeah,
Or it's their secondary that got raided. I'm not really seeing anyone that I'm like over the moon about over here on their secondary.
I think Jatavis Martin's a good fit out
They
of
got
Illinois.
Hurst back. Jatavius Martin would work, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. And Panthers are back in the building.
Panthers.
They kind of need a little bit of everything.
Um,
Tight end.
yeah, give
Cameron
them.
Latu.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it. Eagles on the clock. They lost a lot of guys on defense. I think linebacker wouldn't be a bad pick right
What's
here.
that? Who's that? I'm like, who's that number 96 right there?
Uh, Deion Henley.
Down Henley.
But I think Henry 202 would be the pick for them.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Got the and we're gonna wrap this up after pick 103.
102.
103.
Okay, 103. You want your last Bears pick.
You got 3 picks coming up, man. So
I know.
all right, so let's power through these, man. Chiefs, rich get richer. Uh, they got
Carter
like
Warren to replace.
yeah,
Oh no, my bad. Matthew Bergeron.
yeah. Let's do that. Boom.
Yeah.
Uh, Cards on the clock. They need some of everybody, bro.
What's that?
Uh, they
Zach.
need
I mean, see, they still have Zach Ertz, and he's old as hell at tight end, right?
yeah. Let's get his replacement in the building.
At Old Dominion.
Yep, Coons. All right, bum ass Commanders on the
Commanders.
clock.
Um, is this where Daylon Henley goes?
Possibly. Let's see what else is I need. They need backers, bro. I think this would be a good spot for Henley.
I do too.
Let's do it. All right. Got the Browns on the clock.
What do they
And let's see.
need? I could see him taking Keandre Miller since they just got rid of since Kareem Hunt's gone
Yeah, let's do it.
as the backup 1-2 behind Chubb.
You finally on the clock, man.
Yes. Give me my draft music.
No. No. There we go. San Francisco 49ers.
Right.
Gavin's team is on the clock.
Finally.
And they're on the clock 3 times in the next 5 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Chance to get some much needed help here.
Oh, yeah.
And the pick number 99.
With the 99th pick in the draft, San Francisco 49ers are going to select. It's gonna be Joe Tippmann.
Too much value.
Too much value. And we need O linemen. That's one of the only things we lost in free agency this year.
Yes, sir.
All right, back to the Raiders.
Good pick up right here for them would be Jalen Reed out of Michigan State.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Boom. And
all right. So we got Tippmann. We need a backer. We need someone who can fill in for. I need someone who can fill in for Azeez Al-Shire now that he's gone.
Got Overshown right here, bro.
I know. I like Overshown a lot. I like it.
Boom. And guess what?
We're back. And then just because he's an Oregon boy, I'm taking DJ Johnson to fill out that last edge spot.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, I've got edges of Bosa, DJ Johnson, and then the interior tackles are Hargrave and Armstead.
And we're gonna wrap it up after this one, man. Got the beloved on the clock. Pick 103. Bear Downs on the clock. And right here, I mean, you could really go in a lot of directions. But corner is where it's at. I'm going Hodges Tomlinson.
Oh, he fell far. That's a nice pickup.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice pickup.
Let's check out our haul, man. Let's check the haul out. So far, we were able to pick up these guys for the Bears. I think you'd be extremely happy if you get that haul. All potential starters.
Match, Tommy, Benton, Hodges Tomlinson. That's a solid haul.
Oh, yeah. Solid
Niners
haul
walk
for
away
the Niners.
Niners walk away, replace what they lost in free agency.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it, man.
Hell yeah.
That was a grind, man.
That was a grind. That was a good 3 rounds though.
That definitely was a grind right there, man. So go shut down the banner. And let's get rid of the screen share, man. We done. We out of here. Boom. Hey, you guys haven't seen us in a long time. Man, we hope you enjoy hanging out with us, man, for the mock draft, MLB talk. You know what I'm saying? NBA garbage playoffs. But it's about that time for us this evening, man. Gav, what you say, man? We let's get back on here Monday. Let's get active. Because the playoffs will be in full swing.
Playoffs,
we will give you NBA playoffs preview to all the way to the garbage play-in teams. And for the hell of it, man, we'll do another 7-round mock. We're getting closer to the draft, so why in the hell not?
Mm-hmm.
Give you guys another 7-round mock, but just 49ers and Bears because that shit takes all day.
That shit took forever.
You already know the vibes, man. So we'll see you guys Monday, 8 o'clock sharp, Central Standard Time, for another episode of Sports Takes Daily, man. On behalf of myself, Gavin Carr, and our sponsor, Atom Hydration. You can get you a case of that on Amazon.com. That is Atom Hydration, ATOM. Hydration. If you don't know how to spell hydration, I feel sorry for your mother. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That being said, man, we out of here. Peace.